I want to know a little bit about your surgery, because you explained to me, and I know that maybe I can call myself ignorant, that I had no idea about it. And I was also very dumbstruck when I was asking you this question, but you explained it so nicely. So I also want like other people to know at least the basic understanding of it.
Okay, so not only the surgery, I think I'll give a basic understanding of the whole transition process. And of course, you don't have to feel sorry or anything about it. Like, I have no idea about many other things, like maybe some serious condition of heart or kidney. Until we have it, or until we face it, or until we have someone around, we don't really research about it. But yeah, this is I mean, you don't have to know deep knowledge, you don't have to have deep knowledge, but you can just have some curiosity to know. That's great, actually. So transition starts from psychiatric counseling. So first thing first, you'll have to go to a psychiatrist, and they have to give you a certificate saying that you are mentally stable, you are ready to go under transition, and you'll have to go through some psychological tests and all, and after that, with that certificate, you'll have to go to the endocrinologist, which is a hormones doctor. So if you're transitioning from male to female, in a male body we have lots of testosterone and very less amount of estrogen. So what they do is they blocks the testosterone with some pills, and they will input like from outside, maybe in form of tablet or patches, or there are many other forms. They will input estrogen, and when you are transitioning from female to male, it's the other way around. So yeah, and this is the longest process of transition, the hormone therapy. It's called HRT, hormone replacement therapy. It takes around 1 year to 2 or 2.5. For me, it took around 2.5. And then once your body is done, you can go for the surgery. But before that, see, transition, I feel it's a process. It's an ongoing process. It's a never-ending process. There are so many things people would do. It's completely personal choice. Someone would do facial feminization. Someone would prefer breast augmentations. Someone might not prefer that. So it varies person to person, but basics is psychiatrist, then endocrinologist, and then the surgeon. And the surgery, it called vaginoplasty. Now this vaginoplasty has so many types. There are mainly 4 types. One is skin grafting, which is like they just use the skin around the genital area to create a shape of vagina. Then there is penile inversion vaginoplasty, in which they use the penile skin and they invert it and they make a vaginal canal. Then there is peritoneal pull-through vaginoplasty. So we have under the stomach, under the abdomen, we have something called peritoneal, and they pull that skin and make a vaginal canal. And then the last one is sigmoid vaginoplasty, where they take a part of intestine and they make the vaginal canal. So penile inversion is the oldest, but I think the best one is sigmoid vaginoplasty, and the most risk holder is the sigmoid vaginoplasty. Yeah.
So now you are the reigning queen of Miss TransQueen India, and you also represented India in Miss International Queen in Thailand last year.
Oh my God, dream comes true. Yeah. I remember being a little boy. I used to, come back from school, throw my bag somewhere, take my cow along with me, and I would leave my cow, and I would, make hair from some cloth, and I would act like a queen. I would act like an actress. I would just imagine that I'm getting out of the car. People are just running behind me to take photographs, and I'm waving at them. It was literally a dream, and that has come true. From there, I never thought that I could be a beauty queen. I remember my sister bought a magazine where I saw Sushmita Sen. I don't know how, like that time I couldn't even imagine any connection. But when I saw it, I don't know, I felt that I wanna be there. I wanna, I wanna be a beauty queen. But I was like, at the same time, I had this question, like, how can I be a beauty queen? I am a boy, and I don't know how it will happen. And what I used to do, I used to take my sister's heels, high heels, and I couldn't even walk properly. But yeah, I used to take and I used to practice, and slowly, slowly, I used to cycle in high heels. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Yeah, so seeing Sushmita Sen on Shanonda, there's a magazine in Bengal, Shanonda, and after so many years, and then after transition, being on that same magazine cover page is just fantastic. Like, real dream comes true thing for me.
Do you want to talk about the story of how, I remember you saying that for 1 year you had actually forgotten that you'd come to Bombay for a transition, and then one incident happened, and one thing led to another, and that is how it is.
So I came to Bombay, of course, keeping in mind that I wanna transition. That was my main motive. With that, I wanted to pursue a career of dancer, but unfortunately, I couldn't afford the dancing academy I wanted to go. Then I took a makeup class, so I got a job after the course. I was working in fashion and film industry, so I don't know, I got so busy in life with work, and my father by the time told me that, I can give you 1 year, and in this 1 year, if you can't, do something, you'll have to come back and do whatever I want you to do. I was like, okay. And I think after 1 month I got a job. So yeah, I felt that I was successful. I thought that time that is success. I think, yeah, around 1 year it was going like that. After a year, a guy from my production office, an editor, he came and just tapped here and he's like, be a man. And suddenly it hit me that I don't want to be a man, and I'm not here to be a man. And then I started searching the doctors, the procedures. I got in touch with some trust organizations like Humsafar Trust. They have helped me a lot. I got in touch with some trans models who I knew from Instagram. I texted them. They helped me. I'm blessed that there were so many support. I'm sure, like, maybe 10 years back from now, there were no support, no internet. It would have been so hard for them, but I'm blessed that we had that kind of support. And then yeah, I started my transition, from psychiatrist to hormones to surgery.
Thank you so much for staying until the end. To help us continue these conversations, please subscribe on YouTube and like and follow on Instagram and Spotify.